This is the onion bed that I cleared recently. My plan for this now is not really to grow much in it, apart from some of these cover crops. These are buckwheat. You know, I've got a problem with clubroot, and so I can't really do a mustard on here because that's another brassica and it's just going to continue the problem. So I had really two choices, Phacelia and this buckwheat, and I went for the buckwheat. Never grown it before, so I've got enough. This is supposed to do 10 square metres, so I'm sure it's enough for here. I'm just going to broadcast it and then give it a rake in. I've already roughly raked it over, and let's give it a go. Okay, let's give that a rake over. Missed a bit. Okay, so that's all I'm doing on here today. Never done it before on here, so we'll see what transpires. Okay, these are my tomatoes, which had reached the top of the strings, So I've started to lay them down. You can see that it was straight up and down, now it's leaning over, and what I'll do is I'll try and train this one this way, and then with this one I'll try and train it round behind it and swap them over, if you like. What you mustn't do is allow the fruit to touch the ground, and you can see this isn't. Another point, when this fruit is reaching the breaking stage now, and I always pick them at this stage, and I'll ripen them at home. They taste just as good once they've ripened. There's no problem with just allowing them to ripen at home, and I think it de-stresses the plant, and obviously you can clear that bottom area quicker if you do it this way. That's my way anyway. And here's another one that's coming off. I think I've got a few more up here. Yeah, that one's definitely coming off, and more up the line. Cucumbers, cucumbers, cucumbers. Another one to pick here. Now, I took one yesterday. I'm taking one every day virtually. Let's my finger's in the way. Let's twist and twist and twist. All one-handed is so difficult, especially with a klutz like me. Again, let's de-stress the plant, allow the others to mature. What I'm going to do here, as you can see here, I think, looking at it, I've got this in the wrong hand, just a moment. Yeah, I topped it there, and it's actually, I'm going to train this side shoot to go on that wire, and I've got another side shoot here, and I'm going to train it up that wire, so I'm going to have them going both ways. Still fairly early in the season, so I should be able to get it to the ends of those, to the next bar at least. Meanwhile, that's going in my today's crop. You can see I've de-leafed. This is the tomato de Calgary. This won't be layered. It'll just be allow it to grow as high as it can before I top it, and then I'll allow these to ripen and then cut the whole truss off and hang them in the garage. Other thing I've just noticed, and I thought, oh, a paper bag has somehow flown into my carrots, and this wasn't here yesterday, but look, it's a huge mushroom. I mean, it must be almost a foot across. I'll have to try and get that out. I'm not going to eat it. I learned in Sweden that unless you're 100% sure it's edible, never to touch them, because that way leads madness and maybe even kidney failure. Right, just showing these. I put these in the other day and they're all ready. I could pick some leaves off this. So, oh yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to show. Now these are absolutely delicious, and these are these icicle radishes, and I hope you can see those, but they're absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'll be picking some more of those shortly and taking them home. I had them in a tuna salad sandwich, and the crunch was amazing. I have very little in the way of taste or smell, but I got it from these and it was wonderful. Okay, I think that's enough of Norman waffling. Oh no, maybe not. I'll show can you see it? Now, why are all my pumpkins green and the other ones I see being shown are orange, which is what you think pumpkins should be? Please tell me. Okay, that's enough for now.